In this video, I'm going to show you how to adjust ElevenLabs voice settings so you can get cleaner, more natural, and more engaging results from your AI voice generation. Whether you want a more expressive delivery, a more accurate voice match, or just a faster speaking pace, understanding these sliders is the key to making your audio sound much better. And if this tutorial helps you out, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more easy software tutorials just like this. Let's start with stability. Stability controls the emotional range and randomness of the voice. If you set stability lower, around 0.1 to 0.3, the voice will usually sound more animated, more expressive, and a little more unpredictable in a good way. This can work really well for content where you want energy, personality, or a more human feel. On the other hand, if you increase stability to around 0.7 to 1.0, the voice becomes much more consistent and static, which can sound more monotone. That might be useful for certain styles of narration, but if you push it too high, you may lose some of the natural emotion that makes the voice feel alive. Next is clarity, or similarity, sometimes also called Similarity Boost. This setting controls how closely the AI tries to match the original source voice. If you raise this value to a high range, like 0.75 to 1.0, the voice will stay closer to the original tone and character. That can be great if you want the AI output to sound as authentic as possible. But there is a trade-off. Higher similarity settings can sometimes introduce extra audio glitches or instability in the generated speech. If you want smoother synthesis and fewer issues, try lowering it into the 0.5 to 0.7 range. That often gives you a better balance between voice accuracy and clean audio output. Now, let's talk about style exaggeration. This setting adjusts how much the AI amplifies the stylistic traits of the original speaker. In simple terms, it helps the model lean more heavily into the way the voice naturally sounds. A little bit of style exaggeration can make the voice more expressive and interesting. But if you increase it too much, it can create inconsistencies in the audio, which may make the result sound less stable. So if you're experimenting, start low, listen carefully, and increase it gradually only if you need more personality in the voice. Finally, we have speed. Speed changes how fast or slow the speech is delivered. In ElevenLabs, you can usually adjust this slider between 0.7 times and 1.2 times. If your goal is to keep listeners engaged, a speed around 1.1 times to 1.2 times is often a great choice because it keeps the pacing moving without sounding rushed. If you want a more thoughtful or dramatic delivery, you can slow it down a little, but in most cases, a slightly faster pace works well for tutorials, explainers, and content where attention span matters. The best way to use these settings is to think about them together, instead of changing just one at a time. If you want a lively, expressive voice, try lower stability with moderate style exaggeration and a slightly higher speed. If you want a cleaner, more controlled voice, use higher stability, moderate similarity, and test the speed so it still sounds natural. The key is to make small adjustments, generate a test sample, and listen back before finalizing your settings. A good workflow is to start with the default values, then adjust stability first, because that usually has the biggest impact on tone and delivery. After that, fine-tune Similarity Boost to balance voice accuracy and quality. Then experiment with style exaggeration only if you need more character. Finish by setting the speed to match the type of content you're creating. Taking this step-by-step approach will help you avoid overdoing any one slider and keep your output sounding polished. So to recap, lower stability gives you more expression, higher stability gives you more consistency. High similarity keeps the voice closer to the original. Lower similarity can improve stability. Style exaggeration adds more personality but can cause issues if it's too high. And speed helps you control the pace for better engagement. If this walkthrough helped you understand how to adjust ElevenLabs voice settings, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.